Well, while many people still shop the traditional way at farmers markets, something else that's gaining in popularity is the purchasing of locally grown foods online. It has tremendous benefits for those who live in remote locations in Georgia. Recently, I traveled to Gainesville and found one online market that is growing bigger by the day. Although it's not that busy now, on Wednesday evenings between 5 and 7, this entryway at the Northeast Georgia History Center in Gainesville is very busy. That's because an online farmers market has expanded into Hall County.
This expansion to Gainesville that just happened in the last month and a half has been planned for over a year. We recognize that as rural farmers in the mountains that our consumer base is limited, that we should always have more farms in those rural counties than we have customers, and that we needed to access urban customers. There is a huge urban base of food eaters that want this type of food, but most farms aren't willing and don't want to have to drive all the way into these big cities themselves every weekend. It's, like I said, an incredible burden. And so they said, you know, what we would like to do to collaborate to get more food to more customers is target urban markets and target them in a way that we can collaborate and have all our stuff sent down together so that each one of us individually doesn't have to drive down.
4 years ago, Justin Ellis of Clarksville and a few farmers in Rabun and Habersham counties launched a farmers market online. The idea was to connect farmers to customers that wanted meat, produce, and bread supplies and didn't want to drive to Atlanta or Athens to make it happen.
Absolutely. Let's see, it's about a year ago, we calculated how many miles and how many dollars are saved from this system versus if farmers were to drive their products to these individual market locations themselves. And, you know, financially, the biggest benefit of this, and what we call this, is it's a distribution collaborative. By running these shuttles in between locations, we are able to cut down the time that farmers spend transporting their food, which is a huge cost in labor and time.
Now the online market, called Locally Grown, averages nearly 60 online customers every week with more than 400 subscribers to their email blast. There are more than 400 products on the market website.
And we wanted an area that we could really develop a relationship with, because that's really the type of market this is, where we get to know our customers' names and they get to know all the names of the farms they're buying from.
Now, if you'd like to find out more about the online market in Northeast Georgia, log on to northeastgeorgia.locallygrown.net.